Hello, I'm Courtney Sudo, and welcome to another Teen V segment. I'm here with the creator of the Captivating Conference, a program designed for girls, being held at the GE Theater this weekend. Welcome, Rosa. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So what inspired you to create this conference?
I'd say that when I was in Bulgaria about 2 years ago, I was walking through a field in a gypsy village with 20 gypsy girls. We were splitting off into groups when we were there, with boys in one group, girls in the others. I was leading the girls group, and I was just kind of sharing my story with them and giving them a taste of American culture, and also just telling them how valuable they are and how whatever they have their heart set on and stuff like that, just encouraging them in kind of everything that they do, because they live in a world that they have no opportunity whatsoever in this third world country. So for me, after being there and just experiencing that and how awesome it felt to even be able to share with the girls, I decided to bring it back to America and kind of broaden it and make it a little bit bigger and a little more exciting. So it's going to be held at the GE Theater this coming Saturday with hopefully around 300 girls rather than 20. So.
Oh my gosh, wow, yeah. That's a lot. So what are you hoping for girls to get out of this experience?
Out of everything, we just want to be able to show the girls that there is something that, that there are people around and stuff that they can feel encouraged by, and just kind of inspired by us and our stories that we have to tell. And yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah.
So have you ever been to a religious conference before?
Yeah, so this conference is actually based on the Revolve Tour, which is a Woman of Faith conference. I used to go to them when I was in middle school. So they are specifically for, those conferences are for middle school and high school girls. They fill arenas, completely packed. And so, and they were so much fun. And I remember when I was younger, I looked at my mom and I was like, this is what I want to do when I get older. This would be so much fun, because it was such an awesome weekend, such a great excuse to hang out with your girlfriends. So planning this, I guess I modeled most of the things that we're doing at the GE Theater and took the Revolve Tour and kind of brought it to a smaller scale.
What typically goes on in a normal religious conference?
So I guess the series of events that's going to happen is we have registration check-in, but we're also going to have super fun things in the big, we have an atrium, a foyer, and outside of the theater. So there's a photo booth, there's going to be vendors that are going to be there, things that you can buy. You can't even imagine the things that we have, cute t-shirts and headbands and stuff like that. And then once they get into the theater and the conference starts, we're going to have the dance team. They're going to come on, and it's almost like a concert in a way, but with segments of speakers in between, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So the way that it's set up is we have different sets. So we have the dance team, then we have a video that plays, and then we have the first set of speakers. So Courtney DeJezer is the first speaker. She's going to be talking about what it means to be captivating. So this conference is all about giving a new definition to what it means to be captivating. And so she'll be on, and she gives the biblical foundation of it, and talking about how charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. So we're giving a whole twist on what it means to be captivating. And then we have George Amador, who's going to come on, and he's speaking, and he's going to be talking about what a man of God looks like and all that kind of stuff. And then we have a break for lunch, and we come back to another dance set, and then I'm going to come on and speak, and I'm sharing my own personal story and kind of some of the struggles that I went through when I was younger and in high school, and kind of where God has brought me through it and where I am today. And it's different, though. It's not your typical church service. It's not like you're going to be sitting listening to a pastor or a priest. We're amping it up. It's going to be super fun. There's going to be cool lights and just fun music and stuff like that. It's really exciting.
So how are you publicizing this event?
It's a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails, a ton of social media. I would say that, and advice, I guess, to anybody who's creating an event like this would be outlet your social media 100%. Right. Make a Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram. We use all of those things. We've made promo videos, we've made teaser videos. We've just done a ton of stuff. And then, like I said, phone calls and emails. Right. Be annoying. You have to be annoying.
How did your mission trips to Bulgaria influence the message you want to send to girls?
I think I've been to Bulgaria 3 times over the past 3 years, actually. And so each year I've kind of learned something new. I've gotten something different out of it. And definitely the trip 2 years ago, like I had talked about earlier, was the trip that kind of did it for me. Coming into a different country for the first time ever, it was my first time going to Bulgaria. It was my first time ever out of the country. And just seeing the way that the different lifestyle that they have, but not only that, like obviously whenever you go to a different country, they're gonna have a different culture than you're used to, but it was just the brokenness that are in some of these girls' lives, especially going into the orphanages and especially the gypsy villages where you talk to majority of the girls and they don't go to school and they get married at 14 and it's just like a normal thing and they don't really know anything else than that. They don't know how they can kind of thrive in a society or know that they have the ability to dream big and to really try to achieve their goals, because the way that their culture is it's just, nope, you're a gypsy and you have nothing to offer. So all you're going to do is get married, have kids, and that's it. And so for me, it was like a shocking experience because I wasn't used to that. And so coming in and seeing kind of the brokenness of these girls and the helplessness, I guess would be a good word, gave me kind of the inspiration to uplift them and even to encourage them. And okay, maybe you can't do all of the things that you want to do or you wish to do, but what you're doing right now and where you are and that there's, it's like nothing is useless and that kind of stuff. So
well, that's so inspiring that you go out and give these girls hope when they don't have any. What skills did you learn in the New Visions class that helped you put this conference together?
A ton of skills. Thank God for Miss Sheehan because she has, I'm not even kidding, she's literally helped so much. Even through just knowing how to word things when you're doing a promo or whatever, knowing like how you should write it, who you should reach out to, what outlets to use. That was huge. If I didn't do New Visions, I don't think that I would have been able to pull this off, to be honest. As well as the cool thing I got to do is one of the biggest promo video that we did. I filmed and edited and everything, and I wouldn't have also known those skills if it wasn't for New Visions and learning those things and stuff like that. But also gaining the knowledge, but also kind of, I guess you could say, kind of the courage to actually do it, because you come into New Visions as a senior and the experience that you have talking on the phone, talking in front of people, all that kind of stuff, like you don't usually have as much of experience as you'll get packed into 1 year, your senior year. And so for me, having that experience prior to this, making phone calls and sending emails and talking to people I've never met wasn't a problem at all.
Right, because you're already used to it doing it in the class.
Yeah.
So the last question, most important, is what does it mean to you to be captivating?
Wow, such a loaded question because I could answer it 10 different ways. For me, it's kind of just realizing that you already are captivating. And I think that that's the crazy thing about the conference is what we want to teach these girls, and what it means to me too is the fact that you're captivating once you realize that you already are. That's how you were made. That's how God created us, So to know that and to be fulfilled in that and to know that, we're going to go through ups and downs in our lives, but to take heart and take courage and to know that, God has huge plans for each and every one of our lives. And no matter what we do, he's going to use it for good. So I guess that's what it means to be captivating to me personally.
Well, that's a great message to send. That is all we have for today. Thanks, Rosa, and thanks for watching our Teen V segment. Until next time.